Okay, let's go down the rabbit hole together. I have a spread here before me already. I'll show you the cards first. 23, healing the heart. Number 12, bearing fruit. 24, let it go. 2, roots of abundance. From another deck, we have number 20, Mother Earth, the drum. Number 13, Grandmother Moon, cycles. Another deck, fruit, achievement, success. And finally, chamomile or chamomile, gentleness, relaxation, sleep. Okay. So this message is for someone who has a very mothering, nurturing, loving energy, a very healing energy. In looking at healing the heart and chamomile, making me think of chamomile tea. Oftentimes, it is one of the recommendations for people who have trouble sleeping to drink chamomile tea. But I'm looking at the word gentleness, which communicates an energy, a very maternal energy. And there are 2 cards here with the word mother. Mother Earth. Grandmother. Very maternal, loving energy. And seeing this image here of this woman, she is with child. That made me think of the Empress card in one of the tarot decks that I have. I searched it out ahead of time. The Empress card from the Light Seers Tarot. I have the pocket edition. Here she is. And the Empress is called the Divine Mother. Very nurturing energy. And abundant as well. So you are, just through your state of being, attracting abundance into your life. You are, in essence, abundant, nurturing, loving. Therefore, the universe must respond in kind. You are manifesting what you already are. Your desires are not separate from you or outside of you. This is your state of being. Love, peace, abundance. Looking at the numbers on the cards here, the number 2 may be significant for you. We're seeing a lot of 2s, 23, 12, 24, 2, 20. Furthermore, let's look at additional possible meanings from the numbers that we see here. Spirit is communicating with us in a multitude of ways. One of which is through numbers, right? And I'm sure you're noticing a lot of number synchronicities, along with other synchronicities as well, to confirm that your intuition, that you can trust your intuition. Number 23 reduces to a 5, symbolizing change, transformation. 12 reduces to a 3, which I relate with expansion, growth, abundance, bearing fruit. And also the Empress, she is denoted by the number 3, and she is literally in this picture expanding. 555 when I looked at the timer. She also represents fertility, creativity, creation. 24 reduces to a 6, balance, harmony. I also relate it to stability. 2, again, balance, harmony. And we have the number 20, which reduces to a 2 as well. Four. 1 plus 3 is 4. Firm foundations, stability. So I should add that too. That is your state of being. Stable. Okay, so let's go through well, first let's read from the guidebook for a couple of cards. So let's first read from the guidebook in regards to chamomile. Perhaps you are having trouble sleeping at times, or a lot of the time. Okay. Card meaning. With its gentle energy and flavor, chamomile suggests that perhaps you need to slow down a bit. There's something in your life that is draining you or wearing you down, a relationship, a situation, and the chamomile card quietly reminds you that if you're in a state of exhaustion, you won't be able to do the work that will be required in the future, either at all or to the extent you'll need to. This makes me think that, well, you're going through a transformative time right now. You're resting. You're in resting mode, Empress mode. You're listening to the rhythms of your body, to the cycles of your body. But perhaps sometimes you do tend to push yourself. But this transformative time, indeed, will be offering you new opportunities. And so this to me is a hint, a gentle hint from Spirit, your higher self, to rest, to continue to rejuvenate in preparation for what's to come. Okay, let me continue. Chamomile invites you to take a pause, step away from your work, whatever kind it may be, and give your mind, body, and spirit time to find balance and equilibrium. Balance in regards to the number 6, right? Balance. Okay, now let's read about the Grandmother Moon card, cycles. All of creation is connected to spirit, and this includes the celestial bodies that make up our night sky. There is a vast interplay of connections found between our daily life, the natural and spiritual world, and the need to revere all that is around us. Great respect must be paid to Grandmother Moon and her 13 sacred lunar cycles. The cycles of the moon have an immense impact on Mother Earth. And look at that, we have a card called Mother Earth. Each passing moon phase indicates when to plant, harvest, hunt, and gather. We witness her effects on the ocean waters in the form of tides, and women in particular experience her great power through the cleansing cycle of menstruation known to the Mi'kmaq as moontime. This cycle experienced by woman is a gift and ushers in a phase to cleanse herself mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Well, that makes me think of the rest card, the chamomile card. You're being rejuvenated at this time, recalibrating your energy centers. But everything is interconnected, right? As is mentioned here. You are being cleansed mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You are, in essence, being prepared. It is deeply connected to the phases of Grandmother Moon. It is a time of power. You're getting powered up. Second only to the ability of the Great Spirit to give life, during which a woman's energy is at its strongest. Traditionally, during this time, she does not prepare food or medicine, take part in ceremonies, or use a pipe and other sacred items because the flow of energy within her is so strong that she would drain the energy of those items and render them neutral. Well, this makes me think of just how powerful you are, how powerful your energy is. This is a sacred time that represents an inherent connection to Mother Earth, which helps prepare the body to give and receive life. They use the word prepare. If you have drawn this card today, take note of the current moon phase and the cycles within your own life. There is a strong possibility of a major shift in energy currently taking place. Number 5, transformation, change. Currently taking place, and there might be a need to clear away what is no longer needed. Let it go, release, surrender. Now is a time to focus on tapping into your own intuition and other feminine energetic principles, such as creativity or nurturing oneself and others. Makes me think of this card here and the Empress card. I think I may have mentioned creation or creativity or something like that. Yep. You're learning to balance your masculine and feminine energies, listening to the cycles of your body, resting when you feel tired, depleted. And you may be creating something at this time. And you're being kind to yourself, nurturing yourself. Very maternal energy that you have. Very soothing. It makes me think reliable in looking at the word stable that I wrote here. Very reliable, dependable. People can rely on you. You're very comforting. And also, in looking at the drum card, it makes me think that you are not a follower. You march to the beat of your own drum, and you listen to the rhythms of your body now, as we touched on earlier when we were reading about Grandmother Moon. You have learned to go with the flow. And looking at this card, let it go. Yes, it made me think, let it flow. and going with the flow, but it also made me think about that phrase, let your hair down. So let's look up that meaning. Okay. The phrase let your hair down means to relax. Relaxation. Be yourself, marching to the beat of your own drum, and set aside formality or restraint. It signifies allowing oneself to behave more freely and enjoy oneself, often in a social context. Historically, unpinning one's hair was a sign of trust and comfort, as societal norms often dictated that hair be kept pinned up, especially for women. Interesting. And that makes me go back to the drum card. Marching to the beat of your own drum. Challenging societal norms. Okay. And let's just stick with the Let It Go card. I also noticed these two hummingbirds, so I wanted to look up the spiritual meaning of hummingbirds. Okay. Hummingbirds are often seen as powerful spiritual symbols across various cultures, embodying several profound meanings. 1. Messengers of joy. Hummingbirds are frequently associated with happiness and joy. Their vibrant colors and playful movements encourage individuals to seek joy in everyday moments and remind us to embrace lightness even during challenging times. 2. Symbols of resilience. Despite their small size, hummingbirds undertake long migratory journeys. That makes me think of the hero's journey, the fool's journey in the tarot, symbolizing endurance and the ability to overcome obstacles. They teach us the importance of perseverance. Is that the Seven of Wands? It makes me think. And adapting to life's challenges with grace. 3. Connection to the divine. Many cultures view hummingbirds as spiritual messengers. In Native American traditions, they are believed to carry prayers to the heavens, suggesting that their presence indicates divine guidance and support. And seeing the words spiritual messengers, that makes me think, well, you are indeed a spiritual messenger. So that makes me think, well, hummingbirds, humming, making me think of music, but also using the throat chakra. You are meant to convey messages from the divine using your throat chakra, either through speaking, singing, or writing. Okay. 4. Embracing the present. Hummingbirds' ability to hover in one place serves as a reminder to stay present and appreciate the beauty around us. They encourage mindfulness and the enjoyment of life's fleeting moments. Fleeting moments, well, that makes me think of the Cycles card. And temporariness. How things are always changing. Making me think of the number 5. Okay, number 5. Symbols of love and relationships. In various traditions, hummingbirds are linked to love and romance. And we see a lot of hearts here. Heart. Heart. This strawberry is shaped like a heart. Their delicate dance around flowers mirrors the tenderness of heartfelt connections. That makes me think that's one of the blessings that will be brought into your existence. Heartfelt connections, soul family. Signaling a time to nurture relationships. There's that word nurture, nurturing. Cultural interpretations, Native American beliefs. Among many Native American tribes, hummingbirds are revered as powerful spiritual beings, often associated with healing and good fortune. We saw healing the heart. Good fortune, bearing fruit, roots of abundance. They are seen as symbols of love and joy, embodying the spirit of resilience. There's that word resilience again. That makes me think of the Hermit card and your spiritual resilience. Okay. Mesoamerican traditions. In ancient Mesoamerica, hummingbirds were linked to the Aztec god, I cannot pronounce that name, so I'm just going to skip over it, representing courage and the cycle of life and death, cycles. The belief that the souls of warriors would be reincarnated as hummingbirds highlights their significance in cultural narratives. Conclusion, the spiritual meaning of hummingbirds encourages individuals to embrace joy, resilience, and a deeper connection to the divine. Their presence serves as a reminder to appreciate the beauty in life, nurture relationships, and approach challenges with a positive spirit. Whether you encounter a hummingbird in nature or feel drawn to their symbolism, they inspire a light-hearted yet determined approach to life. And that makes me think that that is your energy as well. You're inspirational. You have an energy about you that inspires a light-hearted yet determined approach to life. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Let me look through my notes. Let's continue on to strawberries. The fruit here, strawberry, made me curious. Strawberries symbolize love, abundance, purity, and new beginnings, making them powerful spiritual symbols in various cultures and practices. Okay, number 1, love and passion. Okay, so we already read about love and romance in regards to the hummingbirds. Now strawberries. So you may be manifesting love as well. Romantic love. Love and passion. Strawberries are often associated with love due to their bright red color and sweet taste. They symbolize deep affection and romantic feelings, making them a popular gift for loved ones. Sharing strawberries can enhance emotional connections and signify care and warmth in relationships. Care and warmth, that makes me return to what I said at the beginning, that this message may be for someone with a very nurturing, maternal, loving energy. Okay, number 2, abundance and fertility. Fertility, we mentioned fertility. The fruit is linked to themes of fertility and abundance, representing the sweetness and richness of life. In many cultures, strawberries are seen as a sign of prosperity and the potential for growth. Well, and look at her. Growth, expansion. Encouraging individuals to embrace life's gifts and opportunities. 3, purity and innocence. The delicate appearance of strawberries evokes feelings of purity and innocence. They remind us of the simple joys in life and the importance of nurturing our inner child. Well, there's that word nurturing that I mentioned, and inner child. She is with child. The child is within her. This symbolism is often reflected in art and folklore, where strawberries are depicted as symbols of virtue and freshness. Excuse me. 4. Emotional healing. Strawberries are believed to promote emotional balance, there's that word balance, and healing, particularly in relation to the heart chakra. Their sweet flavor and vibrant color can uplift spirits and encourage self-love and kindness. Self-love. Okay, yes. 5. New beginnings. The fruit also represents new beginnings and the potential for personal growth. Just as strawberries grow and flourish in the right conditions, they remind us of the importance of nurturing our own development and embracing change. The number 5, change. Cultural significance. In various cultures, strawberries have been revered for their spiritual significance. They are often featured in rituals and celebrations, symbolizing love, community. Okay, did we mention that you may be attracting in your soul family? I think so. And the abundance of nature. Their presence in folklore often associates them with gentle. We saw the word gentleness on this card. With gentle, loving creatures that bring joy and nourishment to those around them. In summary, strawberries carry rich spiritual meanings that encompass love, abundance, purity, and the promise of new beginnings. They serve as gentle reminders to appreciate the sweetness of life and nurture our connections with ourselves and others. Our connections with ourselves and others. Well, that makes me also look at the Roots of Abundance card and thinking of ancestors, how we are connected to our ancestors as well, making me think of interconnectedness. Passed on or not, energy cannot be destroyed. We are all interconnected. Okay. And I'm not sure if I went through this, but when I saw the Roots of Abundance card, this made me think of well, this is what I wrote down. The root cause. The root cause of abundance is your state of being. You are manifesting what you already are, and I believe I already said this. Your desires are not separate from you or outside of you. You are abundance. You are love. You are peace. You are stable. And returning to your natural, true state of being. Being love, peace, abundance, stable. It doesn't mean, obviously, because we're human, right? We're going to face challenges. And at times, limiting fear-based thoughts may surface. And that does not mean that you are going backwards on your journey. All the inner work that you've done was not in vain. All the challenges that you went through were not in vain. You were being prepared. They were opportunities for you to gain spiritual, emotional, and mental muscle. They aided you in refocusing your attention. You developed the ability to respond to those challenges in a more stable way. You learned to be the calm in the storm. Even when you found yourself spiraling down a negative thought loop, you were able to pull yourself out of that density, that dense energy, and return to center. Let's return to the state of peace. You may, at this time, be more mindful of where you focus your energy and your attention, making me think of the phrase, energy grows where attention goes. So I looked that up. The phrase energy grows where attention goes emphasizes that focusing your attention on specific goals or positive aspects of life can significantly enhance your energy and overall outcomes. I'll read some of the concepts. Okay, attention as a valuable resource. Your attention is one of your most valuable assets. It determines where your energy flows, influencing your thoughts, feelings, and actions. When you focus on something, you direct your energy towards it, which can lead to growth and positive results in that area of your life. It could go in the other direction as well, right? So let me read this one. Positive versus negative focus. The way you direct your attention can shape your experiences. Focusing on negative aspects can lead to more negativity, while concentrating on positive elements can enhance your mindset and attract more positivity into your life. This shift in focus can significantly impact your emotional state and overall well-being. Energy and awareness. Expanding your awareness allows energy to flow freely, making you more flexible, balanced, there's that word balance, and open to new possibilities. This interconnectedness between attention and energy suggests that by consciously directing your focus, you can enhance your creativity and overall life experience. In summary, by consciously directing your attention towards positive goals and experiences, you can cultivate an environment where your energy thrives and grows, leading to more fulfilling outcomes in various aspects of your life. So let me return to what I said earlier about limiting fear-based thoughts that are bound to surface, especially during transformative times, pivotal moments of your journey. And we're human, so it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But that needn't be the focus. The ego may focus on that. The fear-based self may focus on that and fill you with doubt, uncertainty. But when these types of thoughts arise within you and make you feel anxious, doubtful, as I said before, what matters is not that you are experiencing these thoughts and feelings. What matters is how you respond when you notice. And you are the noticer. You are much better at noticing your thoughts, your feelings. And you are better able now to manage when this happens. Okay, let's see. Anything else here? Was there mention? I think there was mention somewhere of the divine feminine. I read it somewhere, I think. One moment, please. No. Well, for some reason, in preparation for this video, I thought of the divine feminine. I know that the Empress makes me think of the divine feminine. She's also known as the Divine Mother. So I looked up the meaning of the divine feminine, and here is a brief description. The divine feminine refers to a spiritual concept that embodies qualities traditionally associated with femininity, such as compassion, nurture, intuition, and empathy. It represents an energy present in everyone, often seen as a counterpart to the divine masculine, and emphasizes the importance of emotional well-being and inner strength. Embracing the divine feminine can lead to empowerment, balance, there's that word again, and personal growth, allowing individuals to connect more deeply with their inner selves and the world around them. This concept also challenges patriarchal structures in organized religions, advocating for a more inclusive understanding of spirituality. Okay, so that makes me think divine feminine, divine masculine. Balancing the masculine and divine feminine energies on planet Earth. Balance is being restored. The divine feminine is rising at this time. There's more love here now. There's a lot of heart healing happening right now. Heart opening within the collective. Going within, nurturing ourselves, being kinder to ourselves, getting really honest with ourselves too, and still choosing to extend compassion, love, and forgiveness to ourselves. As within, so without. Okay. Wow, almost 40 minutes. Let's get a closing card. Which deck shall we use? Let's use this deck here. Interesting. The Four of Cups, dissatisfaction, boredom, withdrawal. Strong energy of dissatisfaction, boredom, and withdrawal in the collective at this time. Four of Cups. Four of Pentacles, protection, frugality, holding on. Tell us more. Two of Swords, indecision, uncertainty, doubt. And now we have the Wheel of Fortune. Luck, fortune, destiny, success. And on the Fruit card, we have achievement, success. That makes me think. These three cards here. If you're feeling down and out at this time, rest assured that you are not failing, you are not going backwards. I'm sure that you are noticing many synchronicities. You're not noticing those synchronicities for no reason. You have already done the inner work. Old patterns that you've learned to let go of, limiting fear-based beliefs, they may surface at this time. You can let them go with love. They all led you. They were lessons. They're just residual energies from your past self arising within you to be acknowledged and surrendered. So that you can move forward, ride the wheel of fortune. Okay. I think I'm going to end it there. More than 40 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Beautiful soul. Have a beautiful journey.